Charlie Sproul here, your neighbor in real estate with Remax Core Realty. And today I'm here in Orleans checking out a brand new business just opened a week ago called Meatings. Let's go inside and check out this new restaurant. So I'm sitting here with Matt, the owner of Meatings BBQ.
Welcome.
And thanks so much for having me here today. This is awesome. Can't wait to experience everything we got right here in front of us. So let me ask you, how did you get started in this business? What was it that got you going?
A lot of crazy stories basically come together to how business started. So happened about I would say 2010, 2011, when my friends and I started experimenting a lot with barbecue, mostly meat. So I grew up in Cumberland at my parents' house. We had a big bonfire in the backyard, a bunch of barbecues in the back deck. I was big into it, and I always had kind of boys' nights, poker's nights, bonfire nights with the buddies, and we'd end up drink a lot of beer, and I'd be the one making some barbecue concoctions.
Always out of the barbecue, right?
Always out of the barbecue, exactly. So we started experimenting with different ideas. I watched a lot of YouTube shows of Epic Mealtime was out around that time, so I was a big follower on that, and I try to recreate my own kind of rendition of that and serve it to my friends and see what they thought. So after a little while of doing that, on weekends, we ended up, my dad and I did a pig roast. So we rented this big oil drum, took 4 of us to move the big sucker and put it on cinder blocks with a bicycle wheel, all very, very homemade and labor intensive. We were out there all day for basically
but it worked.
10. It worked.
Yeah.
The end product was amazing. People loved it. People said it was so delicious. And that's when the idea kind of happened, is I had multiple people that were at that party asking me to do pig roast for them later on the summer for their birthday party or their parents' party. And that's I was like, that'd be a lot of fun. Obviously, the old drum we were using at the time wasn't really feasible to move around, and I didn't have 6 guys every weekend to go and move it around, so I started doing some research for a commercial pig roaster. So I ended up finding a commercial pig roaster that was made in Toronto.
Nice.
Just so happened they were coming to do a demo in Ottawa 2 or 3 weeks later. Timing was perfect.
Everything just lined up.
Everything started lining up, so they came down. I met with them, kind of pitched my idea of being a party host, of bringing meat, beer, and games, and creating a meeting. Kind of gallery of friends, and
that's the name.
That's the name Meeting. Where Meetings came from, and I would kind of be the party host. And then so I did a couple parties like that after getting this commercial pig roaster, and then got a call for a wedding, and then I ended up meeting with a couple. They were a lot of fun, really cool, down to earth. They just wanted good food, good beer, good music. And I'm going catering the wedding, did the pig roast, and then from there just the word of mouth and repetition, one after another.
That's awesome. So in this place, a lot of takeout.
Yeah.
Not a big storefront, a lot of takeout. So out of your in-house, so you're fully licensed, is that right?
Fully licensed, which is very exciting. Yeah,
Awesome.
It also helps with the catering too, being able to serve booze, alcohol, and beer and wine.
So events.
Here especially, yeah. So we've got some great beers on tap. We've got both on tap. 2 different beers, the Lug Tread and the rotational one.
Yeah.
We're going to do a special promo with Feb Brewery. Having some different rotational taps.
So is that going to tie in with a little bit of beer and maybe
beer and barbecue pairings?
Yeah,
definitely. We're going to do a couple of special things coming up in the next month.
So and you're a local guy, which is awesome. You're supporting local, right?
Huge.
That's the whole thing about it.
Huge. Yeah. So the first thing I did when I started the company is obviously we need to source some meats and pigs, right? So first place I went to is Laverne Western Beef in Navan.
Right up in Navan.
Right up in Navan. So they're basically our first meat supplier. So I was getting the pigs from him, and then slowly but surely start adding more things: the pulled pork, the chicken, the brisket.
Yeah.
As you can see here, nice buns.
It's so good. You can go in and just check it out anytime,
exactly.
right?
No, it's retail, it's wholesale. They do a bit of both. They've got a huge facility. They're making all their deli meats in house. They're curing and smoking all their stuff in house, making their own sausages.
Yeah.
It's all great quality stuff.
All great quality stuff.
So close.
That leads me to my very next question. So what do people come here for the most? What are you finding everybody's wanting right now?
Everybody wants a sample platter to get a bit of everything.
Yeah.
But definitely the ribs. The ribs have been our biggest seller, the most talked about thing on Facebook, social media. Word of mouth is the ribs. So.
And I gotta say, they're not on here. I gotta say, a friend of mine came in with his girlfriend, wife, sorry, and so one of them got the beans and one of them got the macaroni and cheese. and my buddy posts like killer macaroni and cheese, best he's ever had. You know, she made a mistake at the beans, and then like 2 seconds later on Facebook, he comes back like, oh my God, these are the best beans I've ever had. Like, I made a mistake. They're both awesome.
Yeah,
right?
That's been a big seller too in terms of side dishes, the beans, because just the way that we cook them, the smokiness in them. We use a lot of the trimmings from the meat from the end of the night. Throw in the beans, get smoked 12 hours overnight, and the flavor that you get as you put it in your mouth is just ridiculous.
That's fantastic.
It's so good.
So leads me to my next question. Let's talk about what's on the platter. All right, that's what do we got here on this platter?
Oh, lots of good stuff. So it's a sample platter here, so you can try a little bit of everything. We've got our pulled pork here. It's been smoked for 12 hours. The drizzle of maple barbecue sauce. Some smoked chicken legs, smoked ribs, served dry.
That's your thing, right? Dry ribs.
That's our specialty, yeah, it is dry rub. So I find that gets a lot more of the flavor of the rub that we use, and the wood that we use, as opposed to just saucing up all the meat.
It's not sauce. It's not the taste of the meat.
You don't taste the meat, you just taste the sauce. And I personally am not a fan of barbecue sauce at all, which is kind of funny being in this business, in this industry. Like, I have no interest in barbecue sauce whatsoever, so that's how I like to serve it. And we've got some deep fried tater tots with chipotle mayo that we make in house.
Nice.
We've got mac and cheese.
Now I heard this is the best.
It is. People have been eating this up. Again, homemade recipe. Some shredded cheesies on top, crunch cheesies.
Nice.
A nice little added crunch on there. That's pretty cool. And then we've got some deep fried cornbread, which was kind of a fun way that came about. We were doing some testing in the kitchen one day, doing training, getting the guys to go through all the recipes. Did a batch of cornbread. They were trying to figure out ways of how we can incorporate that into our dessert. So we ended up deep frying a piece.
It's sweet, right? It's sweet. It's a sweet cornbread. It's not that dry stuff.
No, exactly. And then we toss in some brown sugar, some cinnamon, and then one of the guys in the back made a nice creme de luce sauce. So it's got a nice little dip in there. Yeah, it's a nice way to finish off a nice bit of barbecue with a little bit of sweetness.
You've been open for a short time, Matt. What's your feedback been since you've been in here?
Feedback has been incredible. It's actually it's pretty surreal to see the amount of people from the community, people that I went to high school with, played sports with, come by, and of course just the word that's spread on Facebook has been amazing. Our reviews have been blowing up like crazy. People are sharing pictures, taking pictures here. It's funny because you go to some restaurants and you see people that are taking their phone out, and some people laugh about it, some people think it's silly, but now I love seeing the fact that people come in here and people are taking Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and it's just helping spread the word like crazy.
Have you been at home and been like, that's not the way it's supposed to be?
A little bit.
How would somebody get a hold of you? What's the best way to get a hold of you if they want to do some kind of catering? Or something like that?
So phone us obviously is great. You can see our phone number on our website. We've got email as well. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
Awesome.
We're all over the place.
Sounds
if you can't
good.
find us, I don't know what's going on. It's 2017. We're everywhere, man.
I hear you.
Pick up your phone, tell it you need to get to meetings, and ask Siri, and I'm sure she'll bring you here.
Awesome. Hey, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. Again, this is Meatings BBQ in Orleans on St. Joseph. Gotta get here.